How are y'all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail, we are playing a new mod today. We managed to find the exhausted developer item in the last run, so we're moving on to a new mod, and this mod is called I Heard You Like Ores, and it changes quite a lot. So up to now, the mod we've added has only maybe added one symbol or one item. This adds two symbols and it changes one symbol already. So what it does is it affects the ore. It adds symbols called very big ore and giant ore, and affects ore and big ore. And probably easiest, I'll just show you up on screen. Basically, ore is pretty much the same as always. Big ore, instead of giving two symbols when it gets destroyed, it gives two ores. And then very big ore gives two big ores when it gets destroyed, which then gives two ores. And then giant ore gives two very big ores when it gets destroyed. So it's kind of like a pyramid thing. Or I'm thinking of slimes, because I recently played a game where slimes, split into smaller slimes every time they take damage. But ore is common, gives one. Big ore is uncommon and gives two. Very big ore is rare and gives 3 kinds per turn, and giant ore is very rare and gives 4 kinds per turn. So obviously fantastic with a geologist build because they get extra kind of hits. We might see if we can make it work with a miner build. If we get a miner early on, we're still on the early levels, but obviously fantastic with a geologist build. So we'll probably do a few runs with this. I am going to leave on the exhausted developer mod. Actually, someone was asking in the comments, how do you install mods? So you go into the game, assuming you downloaded the game from Steam. You go into the game and then you go to the community hub, and up on top there should be a tab called workshop. Click on that and you'll see a list of all the mods, and you just subscribe to them to install them. So it's called, just subscribe. And then when you open up Luck Be a Landlord, there's a little mods button here. Go in and you'll see all the mods you have installed. As you can see, we've installed a few. This very big ore mod adds a bunch of symbols, so you can see these are all added by the very big ore mod, and it's split into symbols and items, which is pretty handy. And then you just click them on or off depending on whether or not you want them in the game. So as you can see, we've got all the big ores on, all the ore modifications I guess on, and we're going to leave on exhausted developer. Pitchfork, we had that on, that was a pretty interesting one. And Elder Gateway was a completely broken one, it was so strong. So very fun one to play, but very, very strong. Run defining, this mod. So we're leaving on exhausted developer, we've got the big ore, so let's jump into a run. And let's see how we go today. We are on floor 2 today, so rent payment 7 costs 25 more, shouldn't be a big change. And we're going to try and draft a miner. We're going to see with this modification are miners still good, and obviously if we pick up a geologist that would be fantastic as well. Okay, so we'll jump in. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like. We'll take early on, I don't mind taking a goldfish. A coal early on is pretty good as well. Can we afford a second coal? I think we can. I'll take a bubble early on. If it hits the goldfish, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Made the 25 rent payment with 2 left over. A peach is pretty decent, worth 2 per turn. And I'll take checkered flag because of sloth. Okay, I'll take a wine, worth 2. Eventually it gets worth 3. Let's pick up a toddler as well. Let's take, can I afford to take another coal, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can afford to take another coal. This will be my late game strat. We will take a lucky capsule. And we made the 50 rent payment with 2 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. I'll take a dove. And I'll take Maxwell the bear. No, great pepper. Okay, let's take a candy. Let's take another candy. Three spins in order to get 50. I'll take a light bulb. Yeah, we got 20 on that spin, that's great. I'll take a chemical 7 just to make sure. Our item capsule is probably better. I'll take a chemical 7. Okay, and that kind of guarantees that we will survive. We do have to survive the rent payment after this though, so I'll take a 3-sided dice. And we made the 100 rent payment with 21 left over, 150 now due in 6 spins. And if we survive the next rent payment, we'll be fine. We'll have 2 diamonds then. Okay. Let's take a rabbit fluff, and let's take, this is worth 1 more per turn. I could get slots out of adoption paper. The reason I took grey pepper was it's a guaranteed 12 when we use our removal capsules. Okay, I don't want another goldfish, don't want anything here. A slot is great. Sand dollar is okay, and bear I did take, nope, I thought I took Maxwell the bear. Okay, with that we should be fine, getting 30 per turn. Yep, should be fine for the next rent payment with no problem whatsoever. Let's pick up a dwarf. Let's take a reroll capsule, should be good with the dove. Let's get rid of the flower. We want these diamonds coming in every turn. I should have gotten rid of that urn as well. In fact, that pearl I mean. I don't know what I was thinking with when I said urn. Okay, there is an ore. We don't have anything that goes with it yet. As you can see, the sprite has been slightly changed. Let's take another chemical 7. Okay, we have our diamond, made the 150 rent payment with 108 left over, so we should be fine from now on. Golden carrot essence gives 1 symbol, which is very rare. There is a very rare ore, so we'll pick it. Let's take fish tank. I don't have any monkeys, do I? No, I'll take fish tank essence, get rid of the fish tank. Let's take an item capsule. I'll take, oh, they've changed mining pick, so it now works with very big ores and giant ores. Let's take mining pick. Okay, we got a lock pick, that's great. Pick up lockbox, so let's take hooligan, I guess. Could take a magic key. We still have the lockbox. Let's take magic key. Let's switch off this. Okay, I don't want anything here. We'll skip this. And I'll take a present for the toddler. There's our next diamond. We have all 3 diamonds. Let's take a pirate. That's our guaranteed very rare. No, it isn't actually. This is our guaranteed very rare. We made the 225 rent payment with 222 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. So our guaranteed very rare is golden arrow, which is obviously fantastic. I wouldn't mind re-rolling for a giant ore, but I really should take golden arrow. And we'll take guillotine as well. Okay, let's remove a cherry and a coin. Okay, I'll take a void stone, removes itself, that's great, works good with the dove. Forgot the name of it there for a second, very embarrassing. Let's skip this, especially since you can just hover over it and it'll tell you the name. I'm gonna skip these. Okay, there's a golem, so golems still add the common ore, that's fine. Let's re-roll for a wine, I guess, for the dwarf. We don't particularly want a pinata for the toddler. We don't have any buffs on the toddler, so it's not really worth it. Okay, we made the 300 rent payment with 479 left over. Let's take lucky carrot for a very rare. Let's take time machine essence, is great. I'll take an item capsule and I'll take Nori rabbit. We have 2 rabbit fluffs. I'm going to switch off time essence because I'm not sure if we have a present. It doesn't look like we do. Let's take a bubble. Let's pick up a miner. Okay, let's take a buffing capsule. We don't want any of these, we'll skip these. We don't want a second miner, I'll just take a void creature. Let's take another bubble. Shiny pebble doesn't help with a miner, a slot is okay. I'll just take a light bulb though for the diamonds. And we made the 375 rent payment with 770 left over, 425 due in 8 spins. I'll take a buffing capsule, should be fine. And I'll take an egg carton, I guess. Let's get rid of the sand dollar and let's get rid of 3-sided dice. Alright, I'll take a lucky capsule. We don't particularly want a sun. I'll take another lucky capsule. I thought I could have just re-rolled there, I guess. I'll take an item capsule. And we could take a rabbit, I guess. Why not? Let's take a void fruit. So due in 2 spins, that's fine. I'll take a wealthy capsule. We're getting our very rare symbol the next turn. Okay, and I want to re-roll this because I want to see a giant ore. We didn't, so I guess I'll just pick up an eldritch creature. This is good. Made the 425 rent payment with 1,129 left over. Let's take oil can essence, I guess. I'll take, do I still have that kind? I don't. Let's take kind on a string essence anyway. Might add a kind. Golden egg, I should probably take it. And lemon. Yeah, we might have a few empties every now and again. Do I want to respin anything? Not particularly. Skip this. Let's respin this one, I guess, just because it has the dove in it. Sounds like a plan. Let's pick up bartender's great. We can take another coal and let's switch this back on so we get another diamond straight away. Respin this because it has the dove in it. Skip this. Respin with the dove. Here's a big ore. We'll take it. Okay, there's a billionaire. We'll take him. And we don't actually have... There's an ore. We'll take it. So we didn't have the dove there. Okay, we get an amethyst. That's grand. Made the 575 rent payment with 1,658 left over. 625 due in 9 spins. I wonder, could I find a geologist? No such luck. Let's skip. Recycling though is, yep, we'll take it. Very rare. Okay, let's get rid of toddler now, I think, and peach. Okay, you don't want a present. We don't have a toddler anymore. Take a billionaire, it removes itself. Skip this. Take a buffing capsule for the dove. And skip this. I should have taken a beer there. Works with the pirate, works with the dwarf. Worth doing. We haven't seen any like lockboxes or safes or anything in a while, which is a bit I would like to see one. Made the 625 rent payment with 2,049 left over. Let's take sunglasses essence. Let's take credit card essence. We'll keep our rerolls for trying to get a geologist. That's the plan. And do I want sunglasses or do I want cardboard box? Sunglasses is definitely better, and we will need removals. But we need to get those initial 5 or those initial 4 removal tokens. Okay, we're looking for a geologist here. This is the plan. Okay, no such luck yet. Not here or here. No such luck yet. 9 rerolls I felt was definitely enough. No, we could have picked up another miner. Okay, we'll just take a removal capsule, I guess. Is the best. Okay, let's skip this. Let's take a void creature. Let's take another void creature. Okay, we need 3 for this. Just need 2 more. I think we're getting 2 more to next rent payment. Don't need anything here. Don't need anything here. Take an item capsule. Could take a milk for the cat, but there's no real need. Take a tedium capsule just because it removes itself. And that's next rent. That probably wasn't a good idea with the tedium capsule, so made the 675 rent payment with 2,488 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. Yeah, I'm guaranteed a common here in the middle. Okay, we might find, there's a geologist, that's great. And copycat, very rare. Okay, we have 3, which means we'll get an extra 5. And let's skip this. So we just need to keep it above 4, which means we can remove 4 things. Get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we just need to add as many ores as possible. I didn't remember what I removed. I'll take the beer. Let's remove magic key, I guess, so we're not going to see anything. Okay, I'll take a sapphire for the geologist. Take a pearl for the geologist. Reroll this for lucky capsule, and then we'll reroll the lucky capsule to get a very big ore, is the plan. No such luck yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's get rid of something. Okay, let's take a safe, I guess, for the pirate. Let's take another chemical 7. And we made the 777 rent payment with 3,021 left over. So I'm going to leave it there for today. We won't continue on to endless mode. We'll play a few more runs with this big ore mod installed. I heard you like ores is the name of it, if anyone wants to find it. It's pretty high up and seemed interesting. I think it's pretty high up. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what I was searching for when I found it, but it seemed interesting. So we're going to play a few more runs with that and see if we can get the geologist run. Get an early geologist would be fantastic with it. So that's the goal. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.